Salute and respect to all those who've learned to conquer themselves. Today, I want you to imagine standing inside a packed stadium, 18,000 people around you, all hating you. And across from you stands a man, brought in specifically to destroy you, to beat you down in public, to humiliate you. This isn't just a fight. It's a war against your dignity, your identity, against everything you stand for. This is the story of Jack Johnson and the unbeatable strength of self-control. In 1910, the world of boxing witnessed something unforgettable. The fight of the century. On one side stood Jack Johnson, a black man in a deeply racist era, confident, skilled, and already a heavyweight champion. On the other, Jim Jeffries, the great white hope, brought out of retirement to stop Johnson at any cost. The fight was held in a city where 96% of the population was white, a place where Johnson's life was at risk just for stepping outside. The plan was simple. Bait Jack Johnson, frustrate him, break him, let the crowd insult him, let the opponent fight dirty, push him until he snaps. But Johnson didn't snap, he smiled. His strategy was brilliant. Not only defend, but stay close. Let the opponent make the first mistake, then strike back with precision. Round after round, the crowd got louder. His opponent hit lower, cheated harder. One punch split Johnson's lip open. He smiled through it. He never threw a punch in anger. He never broke form. He never lost his cool. When the match was stopped, before Johnson could knock Jeffries out, the crowd of 18,000 stood and applauded him. That's what true self-control can do. It doesn't just protect your dignity, it forces your enemies to respect you. So what's the lesson? Every skill, every talent, every bit of knowledge you have is useless without self-control. You might be intelligent, but if you can't stop yourself from speaking out of turn, no one will want to listen. You might be strong, but if you can't control your anger, your strength becomes dangerous to you and those around you. Without self-control, your powers will turn into burdens, and you will feel empty, frustrated with yourself. So how do we develop it? Let's start with astronauts. In space, you're alone. You're sitting in a metal capsule. No rescue, no margin for panic. The first thing astronauts are taught isn't engineering or science. It's how not to panic. It's self-control. They undergo exposure training. Your oxygen is down to 20%. The engine just failed. How will you respond? Every day they train under stress until calmness becomes second nature, until pressure doesn't break them. It sharpens them. You can do the same. Face small pressures daily. Let yourself feel discomfort without reacting. Practice silence and frustration. Pause before speaking. That's how self-control is built. Let's add tools from Stoic philosophy. First, never regret. Regret is an untrained emotion. It keeps you stuck in the past. Samurai warrior Miyamoto Musashi believed even one emotional slip could cost you your life in battle. So never waste energy on what you can't change. Learn, adapt, move on. Dalai Lama says, when you lose, don't lose the lesson. Second, expect less from others, more from yourself. Most frustration comes from unmet expectations. He didn't support me. They didn't understand me. She didn't listen. Let it go. Marcus Aurelius said, give up the fantasy of expectation. Don't let the world's chaos control your inner peace. Third, believe you are prepared. Marcus said, nothing happens to a person that nature hasn't prepared them to handle. If you're going through something, it means you're capable of surviving it. Ask yourself 2 questions in hard times. 1. What's completely out of my control right now? Accept it. 2. What can I control at this moment? Act on it. When your brain has clarity, your body finds power. And finally, prove yourself in the storm. When you feel like you're losing control, remember Jack Johnson, standing in that ring, calm, smiling. While the world tried to break him, he didn't fight emotion with emotion. He fought it with poise, with grace, with strategy. That is real power. So the next time someone tests your patience, smile. The next time things feel unfair, breathe. This moment isn't a problem. It's your stage. It's your chance to prove what you're made of. If this message moved you, save it. Share it. Remember it. Because as Dr. Ivan Joseph said, until you change what you believe about yourself, your results won't change. I'll keep bringing you stories that matter. Courage, action, wisdom. We will win.